In this segment, I wanted to talk about car issues, things dealing with your motor vehicle that Chapter 7 bankruptcy could help you with. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the state has a requirement of insurance. And oftentimes, unfortunately, because of financial situations, many people let their insurance lapse. If that happens and you're involved in an accident, the other insurance company, if they pay money on that accident, they're allowed to notify the state, exactly operator control, to ask that your license be suspended pending payment of whatever the amount they say is due. And a lot of people will come in with this situation because obviously they don't want to get pulled over on a suspended license. A lot of people need their car to go back and forth to work, and especially their driver's license. And Chapter 7 bankruptcy or Chapter 13 can address this because we're allowed to cancel out that debt that's owed. So once we file the bankruptcy, I will send people back down to operator control with proof of filing, and they will be able to pay they have to pay the reinstatement fees, but reinstate their license. And that'll reinstate their ability to drive a car in the state of Rhode Island. Another kind of issue that comes up are car taxes. If you don't pay your car taxes, your license can be suspended, also your registration. Car taxes are annual bills to the municipality or city you live in that must be paid to the town, or the town has the right to report to the Registry of Motor Vehicles to suspend your license. Now again, car taxes are also subject to being discharged in bankruptcy. As long as they're not generally for the current year, a car tax is subject to a discharge. That means once you file your bankruptcy, you can go to the town hall, get the release, go to operator control, get your license back. Next are income taxes. State of Rhode Island can suspend your license for non-payment of income taxes. Now, with bankruptcy, and let's talk about Chapter 7 bankruptcy, as long as those taxes are more than 3 years old, you'll be able to file with some exceptions, you'll be able to file your bankruptcy, go down to the State Division of Taxation, get a release, go to operator control, get your license back. So state income taxes can also impose a suspension on your driver's license. So bankruptcy, now let's just say, for example, we said Chapter 7. Let me back up and say Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Let's say the taxes are within 3 years. We can always consider what's called a Chapter 13 bankruptcy to consolidate those taxes and pay it off over time. And as long as you file that bankruptcy and agree to pay back those taxes through your bankruptcy over time, you can go down to the Division of Taxation, get your release, go to operator control, and get your driver's license. So when we're dealing with the license to drive a car and registration to drive a car, and the ways that people have come in where their license and registration has been suspended, these are the most common, but they can also be fixed through the bankruptcy process. So there's no need to have to drive around on with no license, with the potential of having your car towed if you get pulled over or getting fined. Rather, we can address it through a Chapter 7 bankruptcy or in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy if we have to do a consolidation. And those are the options with bankruptcy and driver's licenses.